doing in Home Depot? We are husband hunting in Home Depot. Somebody tell us what aisle to go to.
Where are the men that actually care about emotional connection?
Hi, I'm 28 and I've been single for 6 whole years. I've given up on dating apps, so this is my series on trying to meet my future husband authentically.
Okay.
So today, I dressed cute, and then I went to the coffee shop and I read for 2 whole hours, and then I went thrifting, and then I went to my favorite store, Trader Joe's, and I am so happy to announce there was not a prospect in sight.
All right, no prospect inside a Trader Joe's. I don't know why you think you're, well, maybe your husband's over there, but men don't hang out at Trader Joe's, man. At grocery stores, that just seems kind of strange to me. Here's one's important, guys, because if you are a woman today and you hit 28, epiphany phase, and you're trying to lock down a man that's okay, it doesn't look like she's got a crying kid in the background. She's not a single mother. So it's not looking too bad, but the fact that she's going to grocery stores to find a husband to me is kind of a reminder that most women today don't really prepare to be wives, as in they don't do their homework. They're not trying to figure out, like, where are the men who I want hanging out, etc., just going to go do the things that they enjoy, the places that they like to frequent, instead of thinking, how does a man think? What does a man want? Are you even ready to be a wife?
Okay, the Dodgers start playing at 1 o'clock, so this is part 2 of me trying to meet my future husband authentically without dating apps. We dressed cute, I waxed my mustache, we're gonna go sit at a sports bar.
No, I'm just kidding. Some of these women grow mustaches, man. You may not know that your girl might grow a mustache. Women have body hair too. Yes.
Have a little drinky drink, eat some fried pickles, and we're gonna see what happens. Let's go. I changed clothes. They don't have fried pickles. First message, don't get bangs. Second message, that was a big old bust. There was like 10 people in that bar and every man was with a girl. Lucky for me, I stumbled upon a flea market. That is way more my type, so we're gonna check it out. Also a bust, but I pet a dog, so that was neat. I spy a record store ahead of me, so we're gonna hit that up. Won't find any men there. I was the only one in the store. My parking's expired and I gotta pee, so we'll try again next weekend.
Damn nobody. So do you guys think she literally could not find anybody, or nobody was giving her attention? Because that wouldn't be too surprising. Men aren't approaching today. No one wants to get me too. It'll be called a creep. Or do you think it's also the fact that she didn't find men who she thought were worthy of her time and effort, etc.? Don't forget to subscribe this channel so that you don't miss out on fun stories.
The amount of men in my comment section exposing themselves for never being with a woman because you have no idea what women look like in real life. Peach fuzz is normal. Body hair is normal. Wait until you find out we have nipple hair, because I go to bed Tuesday with nothing and I wake up Wednesday and it's 3 inches long. We got happy trails, we got toe hair, we got back hair, we have cellulite, we have stretch marks, we have wrinkles, we have enlarged pores. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to get off social media, go outside, touch some grass, and I hope you're nicer in your next life.
I think this video has proved one thing for sure, is that it's not that easy even for a woman today who's trying to lock down a husband. Not a lot of fools out here who are just ready to sign a piece of paper at any moment's notice. The other thing too, I'm thinking about is, isn't it so strange that, okay, so the thing with KS, he would have women come on who would say, oh, I've been single for 7 years, 10 years. And he would say, okay, well, where's your history of being able to cooperate with the man long term? That's what I think about when I think of this. If you have been single for 6 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, I know you've been sexually active. You've been practicing that being in the streets, dating casual sex, and not preparing to be a wife. Being in a relationship, long-term, being a wife to a husband, right? So it's crazy to me that these women don't think they have to do anything. It's just a matter of running into the right guy at the right time. There needs to be education and a lot of these things, but hey, before I go, I'm curious, man. Do you guys frequent any of the spots that this chick mentioned, which you find you in the spots that she went looking for men? And what spots would you tell a woman to go if she wanted to find men. And a lot of them listen, guys, as...
We're doing it in Home Depot. We are husband hunting in Home Depot. Somebody tell us what aisle to go to.
To come to the Home Depot. Let's come shopping. So this weird guy followed me, so I'm gonna start recording. But I did leave the Home Depot from the other side because where the registers were at. No. The men in there, I guess at this time, was with their girlfriends. Bitch, don't look at me. Looking eyes down, bitch. I'll be like, wait, your girlfriend, hey, your boyfriend's looking at me. Anyways, this one was the best.
Do you think there's a masculinity crisis in America right now?
Definitely. Men aren't men anymore. And it's such a shame because I meet these guys and I feel like I'm hanging out with one of my girlfriends and I don't want to date my girlfriend. You know what I mean? I want a man.
Why are men becoming women or more female-like?
I think because women tend to act like they don't need men and that they're super independent. Men provide for the family. I think men take care of the family. I think men take care of a woman. And I think a woman adds value to a man's life.
Well, this whole masculinity crisis in America, I mean, this guy didn't shy away from pointing out, know what? If this lady, of course, well, this lady is not shy to point out what she thinks is a shift in traditional gender roles and how it's affecting relationships. I mean, her perspective on men becoming more feminine due to societal changes, well, is definitely thought-provoking, whether you agree with it or not. This is from a lady.
A lot of women are asking, where are all the good men? Where are all the good men? Well, you're not sitting there asking what you've done to destroy the good in them. That maybe you've destroyed everything good in them because you've decided to weaponize their vulnerabilities.
Yep.
And now they don't want to do that anymore. They only want to show their fake strengths, and if they even have them. And if not, like you see them as weak. It's really a shame.
It's sad, but the truth is, you know, many men, they grew up with different values, but nowadays they have really lost the hope in marriage. So they are like, well, they're going their own ways. And I think that's why we have passport bros nowadays. You know, men going to look for beautiful, younger, traditional wives from, say, Colombia. And believe me, they are beautiful. And then they are really great wives over there. I'm not an advocate for that. But yeah, we blame them. You know, many men have been destroyed by women, but they still decided to go forward by going to the gym to actually improve themselves. And I can tell you this, men work harder on themselves to get a woman than women working harder to get a man. They do believe that things come to them just like that without putting in the work. So ladies, come on.
Where are the men that actually care about emotional connection? Like, where are the men that actually want to build something with their person? Like, where? Where are they?
Over there.
Because
Behind you.
don't understand. I don't understand. It's just like that's long gone. Emotional, spiritual, and mental connection is completely fucking gone, apparently. And all they really care about is physical attraction and gaining physical attention. So I don't know what kind of world we're living in, but honestly, if someone is not willing to connect on a mental, spiritual level, like, it's just not happening. I'm sorry. Apparently, that's being unrealistic nowadays. Apparently.
When some men see this, they are like, especially men who have TR, is this women looking for the nice guy. They're like, oh, there, we go again. Another one looking for a nice guy. They all know how it will end up. So they don't even pay attention anymore besides the divorce, and it mostly comes in the form of divorce, and they take 50% of your stuff. Who wants that kind of bane? And in most cases, this divorce happened before, I'll say, connection can even happen just when you think, oh yeah, things might be moving great. That's when this lady's assigned out. That's why the divorce rate, they say, is at the first 2 years of marriage. I mean, there's a 50% chance of the divorce now, there's a 50% chance of a divorce going through, and even long before the divorce is finalized, that these men have been placed into the friend zone and even get pulled into the no contact zone in your own house, that's what usually happens. Let's call it out for what it is. So this lady's looking for men, or where are all the good men?
Guys, how to approach girls they find attractive. What do you guys think?
Okay, that's good. They need it.
What piece of advice would you give them?
Be confident. Like, yeah, be confident. Don't be shy. Just do it.
What would you tell the guy that keeps getting rejected?
Change something. Well, no, keep trying and, like, be confident. You don't know if you don't try.
Just make small improvements over time. You know, don't be too bogged down by the rejection. Slowly improve. I tell them it's going to be a long road, right? It takes a long time to kind of develop that, especially if you have no social skills getting started. You're going to go in, you're going to be really awkward, you're not going to know what to say. You're going to have to work on the improv, you know, learning how to banter, learning how to be funny. Learning to read the signs is a big thing as well, right?
Exactly, yeah. I agree.
Any last piece of advice you'd give them?
Be confident, be happy, be smiley.
They say keep trying and trying. But what they really mean is be 6 foot and attractive. If she says no the first time, just keep it moving.
So a black woman gets hit in the face with a brick, and somehow men find the time to make themselves the victim. Because she was surrounded by men when she was attacked by a man. Not a single man defended her. And of course, we're all like, what the fuck? But we're surprised. Women are surprised because we know as women that we would sacrifice ourselves to save somebody else, especially another fellow woman. So the fact that not a single man said, hey dude, what the fuck, is crazy to us. Because we would literally sacrifice our own safety to make sure that we could protect other women. And our minds are completely blown at the idea that there are men who stood around and did nothing. Not a single thing. So this is about them as much as it is about us. Because we are again disappointed. Because again, we are in another situation where we know we would defend her. We would sacrifice ourselves and our well-being. And not a single man stood up.
First of all, it's not a man's job to risk his life to protect a woman he doesn't know. I've seen several cases where that happened, and those men ended up losing their lives. And now those men's families are mourning and crying. If these women want to be protected by men, they need to earn it second of all. She's talking about the brick lady who lied to the world about being hit with a brick. That woman is evil. She manipulated a ton of people to believe her story, just so she can get some money out of them. So, this was our today's story. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to hear more fun daily stories like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel Drama Queen. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.